Property tab enables you to format objects on a page, including digital ink, shapes, lines, text, and tables. You can also use Properties tab to create interactive activity. So here we have an example of something like a multiple choice question, and we want students to be able to touch the image, and if it's the true answer, then the image will do something to designate that that's the correct answer. So in order to do that, we can use the Properties tab. Properties tab is right over here on the side. There's a lot of different things that it can do, but it also will change as you're selecting an object. So for instance, I selected this object right here. When I click on the Properties tab, you now have Fill Effect, Text Style, and Object Animation. So you can change the color, you can change the text, the way it's written, but you could also animate objects. For this activity, we're going to use Object Animation to change what happens to the object as it's clicked. So we know that the answer to this question is this one right here, the stratocumulus. So we're going to make this object spin when the student touches it to give that immediate feedback that if they touched it, they chose the correct answer. So I'm going to go to the Properties tab, click on Object Animation, and I'm going to go to Type and find a spin. I want that to happen when the object is clicked on or chosen by the student. Now what I'm going to do with the rest of the objects is I'm going to make them disappear, which again shows the student that if they clicked on that object, that is the incorrect answer. So I'm going to fade out. Okay, and again when the object is clicked. So now that I'm completed, a student can come up and check to see if they know the answer to this problem. Let's say they thought that the answer was cumulus. When they clicked on it, it disappeared, which means that that is not the correct answer. Or you could even ask students to choose the incorrect answer. So I would say something like, come up and pick an answer that is not correct. So then another student might say, well, I know it's not stratus. So they click on it and we say, yes, you're right, because it disappeared. And then at the end, we could say, well, what is the correct answer? A student comes up and click on stratocumulus, you'll see that it's spinning and not disappearing, which means that that is the correct answer.